blessings. Y'all only knew summer is over and I finally got myself to the beach. Yes. I haven't been to the beach in about 3 years. I haven't been in Brooklyn in about 3 years since my last contract in New York. So I said, while I got time, I was going to go back home. I don't know, I'm born in Brooklyn. And my Bayesian side of my family from out there. So I said, I'm going to take the time to go honor my grandmother, check her grave out, spend some time there, because I haven't been there in 3 years. And then, since there's so much traffic in New York, trying to get back to Jersey, I said, well, if you're going to say I got 2 hours, let me take the scenic route. So, I stopped at one of the piers, got my feet in the sand. Then, I said, bump it. End up at Coney Island. Guys, yes. It's where I'm from, so literally down the street is where my grandmother used to live at. I gotta pee so bad. I've been out all day and didn't go to the bathroom. So check it out, y'all. Check out the scenery. Out here, I think I'm gonna have to get me something from the store for them to let me use the bathroom. But I just wanted to come on with y'all and kick it tonight. I was planning on doing 2 lives. It just depends right now. I'm really in like a rediscovery phase of my life. Y'all gotta understand. That's why some of y'all been in my inbox seeing that I've been going through stuff, going through changes so much. You know what I'm saying? You taking care of kids for 20 years and then all of a sudden they grown. You know, they in college. And all I've been was a mother. So I'm actually finding myself again, you know, going into another chapter. So that chapter do include YouTube, you know, and I want to expand. I'm going to expand, you know, continue. I always talk about different things, but I want to know what y'all like. Thank you. Good luck. What? Trying to rediscover my life? Baby, hey, it's not an easy path, but I'm taking one day at a time, literally. You know what I'm saying? It's weird when you dedicate yourself to everybody and your kids, and then it's like you got to just find yourself. I've been a mother since 19, so I really never got a chance to even be a woman without being a mother. So came out here in Jersey and help my family, you know, my kids are sufficient enough. And I said, let me just close some chapters. That's what I think I've been doing here. God sent me here to close some chapters. Some things just gotta die. So, oh, okay. What is this? Quicket Sports Bar and Latin Grill? I may have to go in there. I've been out since 8 o'clock. I went to my grandmother is buried in Brooklyn, in Canarsie. So I went up there. It feels so good just to sit there. Like, I'm such an old lady. I'm so used to being with my grandmothers, like just sitting watching TV. I know she wasn't alive and I was at the gravesite, but I just chilled. It felt like I was at peace a little bit. You see what I'm saying? So I don't know. I actually came on to ask you guys, you know, just the people who have come on, the ones who are really dedicated to my channel, not like, you know, my channel is your life, but you like what I do and you want to see me expand. I want to expand, but I don't only want to just talk about what I like. Because what I talk about is a little heavy and weird. I'm going to just be honest. Like, I'm a very heavy person, you know, very direct. You know, I go straight to the meat and butter. I don't beat around the bush a lot, but I know I need to learn how to do that a little bit more, to make people comfortable, but I'm going to still be me. But there's some topics that I want to talk about, but I know it's very shocking for people. I don't know why. Like, for instance, I would mention something about what was going to happen with the DNC and the migrants and the protests, and it kind of, hit people like, what? But I think that's some of the things that we should talk about outside of being politically correct. Does that make sense? I got that renegade spirit. Did y'all see the reel? I'm trying not to get hit crossing this big old street. Did y'all see the reel that I put up earlier today? I put 2 reels. I think y'all should watch that. That type of information is the shit I'm used to putting out. Honestly, the real stuff. Like the foundation of some of our messed up system. I got a lot of information, like proof of stuff. So I don't know how I can reintroduce it to the platform without getting in trouble. You know what I'm saying? Look at that. Yo, I used to ride this when I was younger. I can't even ride a roller coaster because of them kids. Man, after having them kids, my equilibrium was off. I remember when I came here with my family, I swear I got so sick. I couldn't handle it no more. Being a mother, I don't know. Had a baby, I was like, I even passed out. I swear to God, I passed out. How the hell you pass out on a roller coaster, wake up like, still on this motherfucker. So, it's Coney Island. But like I was saying, some of the, I want to talk about some heavy things. So I want to know what you guys are interested in. I'm going to put it out there regardless. Tonight, I want to do things to make you go, okay? I still got to work on some stuff because today I've been out just doing whatever. This is the first time in years where I just did whatever. Like everything wasn't like kind of planned out, doing something for the kids. My kids hitting my phone like, where you at? I see you here. Now you're at Coney Island. I'm like, listen, let me grow. Let me be, Yeah, so tonight we're going to be doing something a little different outside of Dalton. I still want to do the KP, just so you guys can get a little more insight on, I'm going to call him a gorilla. He like a gorilla, y'all. He, from reading the cases and the way he behaved, oh yeah, he's a beast and very manipulative. Like some of the things that he was trying to reply to in the case that we're going to read tonight was very manipulative. I'm like, this guy, did he really try it? Did he think the judge was going to fall for it? I think you guys really need to be careful. So I think I'm going to go into a few like headbangers, possibly about politics, make people feel a little uncomfortable, kind of think about stuff. And that's not to Dalton in specified information. There's going to be some headbangers, some things that's when you pull your head out, you're going to be like, oh, damn, more for me to think. But I don't want to just put that information out there, too, because I know that people kind of stray away from that. But you know what, too? When I went to the beach earlier, because this is my second beach in one day. Yo, I'm going through a whole, I don't know. I ain't no damn crisis. I ain't going to claim that. But fuck this. I'm trying to be free or something. So I was about to say something. Oh, I said I was at the beach and I was kicking water. And I was kicking the water. And I was like, you know what? Trying to get people to like you or bend to who they are or really giving a damn about how they feel about you is like kicking water. You only could get a little bit up. There's only going to be a little bit of people that like you. And I started cracking the hell up. I mean, literally, I started bugging out people around me like, what the hell? It felt so good just to be at the beach and just thinking in the water. So I said, let me just stop here one more time. That's one of my things, too. I know a lot of us have that, but they don't want to admit it, is that they really, really care what people think, and it's human instincts. We supposed to, because we supposed to be united. It's the body of Christ. So we have that feeling like, oh, we got to be with people. But remember I told y'all, walking a narrow road. Walking a narrow road is a little, look at that. Ooh, look at me. Stop the ADHD. Look, They got real water under there. That's so cute. It's a little boat. I'm about to put my kids on there. They ain't even was scared of that nonsense. Anyway, remember when I was telling y'all like walk the narrow road can be it can be a little scary, but it's well worth it. So I was thinking, I was like, well, God, you want us to be with each other, be one in humanity, but then walk the narrow road. How do we do that when the masses behave like this and it makes you feel like you have to behave like that? And you know what he said? You know the thought that came to my head? Thought that came to my head was just love them as I love you and be good with yourself. That's what it was. And loving somebody doesn't mean that you have to be a doer. That's my damn problem. I'm a doer. My doer, like if you tell me something, I'm on it. Ready to get it. Action. And it's not always like that. That's what I'm learning now in my next chapter. Because I always been the doer. I always been that friend that people came to when they wanted to, shit to go down. Like, call Grace. It's about to be a showstopper. So I was just so used to that. And when it came time for me to be saved, I was never saved. I'm going to talk to y'all while y'all look at the scenery, too. Y'all can probably still hear me. Check it out. They out. Everybody outside. Don't be hating on New York. Okay? It's nice. It's nice. My phone ringing. Hold on. Who is that? I hope it's a, hold on one second, y'all. Oh, declined it. It's okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm like, it's okay. I don't even care. I should care. That's probably a gig. They'll leave a message. But, yeah. Well, back to what I was saying, and I know a lot of people are like that. It's not just me. Like, we feel like when someone tell us something, we got to do something. We got to help. We got to get something done. And I'm going to tell you, I have seen that work against me. I've seen it work against me in a lot of different ways. Even with like my kids, like I really had to get really like hardcore with them because they were so used to me just being a doer. Like, it's going to get done. It's going to get done. Let me just tell her, no matter how I behave or what I do or how I treat her, my mom is ride or die. And it got to the point that we really started going at it. And at this time where they're at, they're really appreciating the things that I taught them and how hard I fought to make them expand their horizon and think out the box. So that's just with them where just you feel like you gave your all to something and sometimes they don't give you the give that back to you. Like you just don't receive anything. What I think I learned is that it's not always about receiving from that person, but it's also not about letting people drain you or manipulate you to get what they need out of you. You know what I'm saying? You could feel it. You could feel like even my kids, like I'll be like my daughter, she be on and off. She be on and off. 1 minute she's like, Angel, Mama, I love you. Da 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 da. 2 minutes she on her shit. Like, yeah, I'm living my best life, doing my thing by myself. I don't care about you, what you say. I'm going out 11 o'clock at night and getting caught by you. I'm talking shit. The other night I caught my daughter. She don't listen. Told her. Yo, it's trying to tell you. Also, listen to your intuition. Do not let no one tell you you are crazy. Please. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes you could sow so much into people that you are blinded, spiritually blinded. And they could tell you anything. And because you love them, you want to believe them. Don't do it. And that's not only a relationship with a man and woman. That's literally a relationship. Let me see, can I get somewhere where it's a little not sunny? Oh, I can't believe it. Looking like this. Look, y'all. It look beautiful out here. I want to go to a place where it's a little not sunny and where there's not a lot of people so they don't hear my conversation. What I was saying, just giving your all and the person taking you for granted and you listening to your intuition every single time. I'm telling you, do not let no one tell you that you're crazy. It's something that's in us innately that tells us when something is wrong. And I think our human error is that we give things the benefit of the doubt too much. That's what these big organizations and the government have taken and used against us. That we always try to give everything the benefit of the doubt. Just because you don't fall for things doesn't mean you're not giving it the benefit of the doubt. You're just not stupid. I really want you guys to kind of think about that, because I think people like there's people who resonate with me. They see why I do what I do. You know what I'm saying? And then you get the when you get tired of being taken advantage of, and then you the bad guy. You know what I'm saying? Oh, look, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. But look how I've been abused all this time. Look how I've been used all this time. Look how I've been lied to. And you want me to smile at you with the reaction? That is inhumane to me. You see what I'm saying? Now, it depends on how deep and how far your reaction is. Like, you just being brutal, acting crazy. But no one should fault you for responding to their shit or asking things that you feel that's not right. I'm telling you, you have that innate intuition. Look at my baby. I ain't even gonna show y'all. There's a man out here, like it's dead summer. Just bucky naked. Y'all gonna see his back. Really out here with baiting suits. It's September. It's like Florida. I got a jacket on. I need to take this damn jacket off. I'm all hot. So let me give you an example. Like my daughter, she be on and off, and I'm giving it from a mother perspective, and you should do it from a friend's perspective too. She be good, doing good. I'm doing good. I'm a good. Da da da. I just be chilling. I'm like, Oh, let me see. So, something told me, call her. Call. I looked at her location. I said, wait, she not at the college. Where the hell is she? Text her. Hey, where you at? No response. Called her. Nobody picked up. I said, ooh, is this girl? Make a long story short, my intuition. I'm all the way in another state. That's why I said, listen, do not let no one try to tell you your intuition is not right, because if you don't use it, you lose it, okay? Why when she called me back? Oh, I'm at a game night. I just left. I said, what? 11 o'clock at night? Is that what I taught you? To walk out the house at 11 o'clock at night? And you got the nerve to tell me that you changed? Changes in people's behavior. Don't let people talk you into, I'm this person. They'll talk you into shit just to keep you around, to keep their eye on you or to use you. Look at her sweater. Look at that. All right, I'm all nosy. Look at her sweater. That's a shirt. That's nice. Y'all know we in New York. They got fashion. They got good fashion out here. You know how I am. I like clothes. So, that was nice. It's cute. So, I'm telling you that story because I know that happened to you guys, and y'all be swearing like, am I tripping? Am I tripping? You're not tripping. And don't let nobody tell you, because you're going to get even a worse situation than here. But what I will say, when people try to gaslight you and manipulate you, sometimes you just got to stop talking. Sometimes you just got to let them be who the hell they are, let them fall on their face, and then all of a sudden come back to you. And and that's the time where God's going to tell you if you're going to deal with it or you're going to walk away. And that's when that person is going to learn who you are and what value you bring to their life, instead of trying to manipulate you into a situation to work for their benefit when when it should be mutual. You see what I'm saying? So one thing too that I try to consider is that everyone is going through their own growth and learning phase. You see what I'm saying? And you got to be mindful. I am mindful of that. But people use that as a point to supersede your feelings and who you are. You see what I'm saying? Even with the example of my daughter. I'm growing. I'm 18. Well, she's 19 now. I'm this, I'm that. So I'm trying to explore the world. But me, as being her mother, and the guidance is saying, slow down, Tito. You ain't that grown. She like, fuck your feelings. She don't really say that to me, but that's what is going on. In aspects, like I said, I don't let people talk me into believing them. That's why a person like Henry would have never got me. Your actions show me who you are. I'll probably give you the benefit of the doubt, keep talking to you, just talk to you, tell you what I see, tell you what's going on. But 9 out of 10, your actions tell who you are. And I think that's what a lot of people need to realize. Stop taking people's word as their bond. Because there's no more word is my bond. Word is my bond. That was back in the day. That was when we grew up, us 80s babies. And then us who 80s babies, let me take my shoes off. Um, Pretty much like trying to be young. So we're conforming to the ignorance. A lot of other age groups too as well. Like we conform to the ignorance and um, being immature. That's what I think. I think being immature. So look at that. Every time I go turn around, I see somebody with a nursing uniform. I'm like, God, leave me alone. Oh, let me tell y'all, well, before, because I'm asking y'all, I got 15 people in here. Just want to ask you, what type of topics do you like to talk about? Because I'm weird. I talk about everything. I'm going to talk about shit that's going to blow your mind. Make you probably not sleep for a day or two, but if you pray and you settle, you be straight. I got a lot of stuff, but I want to know what you're into so I could figure out how to bridge a lot of my heavy content to you guys. You see what I'm saying? I just don't want to only upload it on Rumble, with all the renegades and things like that. But let me tell you this. This is how the intuition works. And this is how, I don't know, I'm not going to call it spiritual warfare because I'm over that. Even though, we fight against principalities, all I'm seeing is good and knowing that we coming out the winners. Okay, fuck that. We in war, cool. But I'm gonna just move through this like the Matrix. So this is how your intuition is so on point. I'm not gonna claim it. Oh, the guy. That's why I'm gonna be outside. He about to fall off his bike. Okay. I'll be scary. I don't be wanting people to bother me, especially men. They be weird sometimes. This guy was like, yeah, I went to the store this morning. I'm going to get back to what happened to me yesterday. I went to the store this morning, got me a bagel, one of the old school bagels for $2. $2. In Atlanta, you can't get shit for that. And I'm like, oh, I remember getting this every day in high school. And the guy was like, high school? You look like you were in high school. I said, shoot, God is preserving me. He's like, you got all these boyfriends. I bet you got all these boyfriends. I said, no. I said, I'm married to my Lord Jesus Christ. Yo, that thing picked him up. He was like, I know that's right, sister. And it's so amazing when I say that. It just wore off them. They be like, but then they give me the respect. So I would have said that to that guy, like, do you believe in your Lord Jesus Christ? That's how I scared him off. One of the men gonna be like, yup. I'm like, okay. Anyway, so this is what ended up happening yesterday, just to talk to you guys. I hope you guys could give me some ideas because I got a lot in my archive as far as what I want to talk about. I could just talk about a lot tonight. While y'all think about that, let me tell you what happened and how your intuition is God. Your intuition is God. And no matter who is praying against you, He is going to give you. He's going to give you the signs and the miracles. So yesterday, I know I had people praying against me. Period. It's been like this since a little girl. I came across a lot of different witches, all types of shit. So I could read them, even when sometimes people don't know that they're casting spells on you by talking about your downfall, talking about the stuff they don't like about you. That's witchcraft. Y'all don't understand it. That's why sometimes I limit what I say about people unless I'm going to tell them to their face, because I know that's a sign of correction, not judgment. So, and that goes to say, I feel like there's a lot of, negative vibes that been bouncing off of me, even since a little girl. Like, I'm not gonna talk about the house. I came here to shut all that negativity down in my family house. But yesterday I was driving home, and twice I got this feeling that I was gonna get in a car accident. I had two premonitions. I mean, real premonition. I'm driving and literally I got nervous. Did y'all ever feel like when you fall asleep at the wheel? I'm sorry, that ain't normal. But okay, people who drive a lot and then sometimes you try to push yourself, or you come from work late, you try to push yourself, you could fall asleep with your eyes open, right? And that has happened to me a few times. And when my eyes, like when I came to consciousness, I would be like, I start shaking like, oh my God, I was asleep. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Literally fighting to stay up because I did a lot of driving. So that feeling was what I felt. I was driving, wasn't sleepy. All of a sudden, I just saw from the saddle of my eye, like, I was like, yo, what if a car come and sideswipe you? That was the thought that came, and I started like tensing up, and I'm like, no, no, no. Blood of Jesus, that's not going to happen. I immediately went into prayer. My prayers are visual, and they are, how can I say, I don't beg in prayer. You supposed to petition. You see what I'm saying? And you supposed to follow that up with faith and love and knowing. So I don't beg. So I was like, God, listen, I don't want to have no car accident. I just send me a few angels. I said at least 20. And I'm in my head like, no, not 20. I don't need 20. Send me 15. Send 15 angels. So I'm cracking in my head talking to God like, listen, this is the second time I had this premonition. It's making me feel funny. So I imagine the car surrounded by angels. I swear, a lot of you not. A lot of you not. I envisioned it because that's how I've been taught how to do spiritual warfare. You know what I'm saying? So I'm driving and I'm eating my peanuts and I'm chilling. I'm like, yeah, you chilling too fucking much. You over eating peanuts, driving, trying to put it in the bag. And when I get to this light, that's literally the light was just about to turn, like it was turning green as I was getting to it. So I really didn't have to stop too much. So as I slowed down and then pulled off, I looked to the left and it was two cars in a damn ditch, literally. And I'm like, what the? This shit just happened? The what the did this shit just happen? So I'm like in my head because I've really been having issues with my nursing. Um, the facilities are the devils, nurses are the devils. I'm tired of it. I want to open my own facility. I want to lead in love and honor, evidence based. Not I just hate the whole shit. Me being a traveler, how bad they treat me. They try to set us up. So I have an indifference with nursing. You know what I'm saying? Like I do my thing and I love it, but then it's like, oh God, get me out of there. So some things that's happened with this contract, I don't need to talk about, but it didn't make me feel comfortable. So I chose my license first. So I'm like, fuck it. I'll be the first one to leave if I feel like something not right, especially as a travel nurse. It's not. I will not let no place set me up. So I'm feeling indifferent. And I'm like, should I stop? Nah, I ain't stopping. And in the back of my head, they like, my nursing ethics is you should stop for, accidents and health. That's part of our oath. So as I pulled off, I was like, fuck it, let's just turn around. So I turned around because I got a car full of stuff. I got my shit in my car. Let me show you. I got shit in my bag right now. That's how much I'm a nurse. Go ahead and have a fucking heart attack around me. I'm about to show y'all. I'm not playing. Y'all see that stethoscope? I'm ridiculous. Like, I know I'm ridiculous. I got a stethoscope, ammonia, oxygen, post-ox, blood pressure cuff. I be waiting somebody hit the motherfucking floor. I'm a nurse by heart. They don't even know. So when I pulled up, I was like, hey, anybody need any medical attention? Anybody need any medical attention? I'm like, anybody bleeding? They like, no, nobody's bleeding. So I went up to the lady who in the car. She like this, holding on to the steering wheel. I know it's shock. And she's able to move her arms and everything. She's saying it's not numbness. So I know it's more shock. So I'm like, you got any bleeding anywhere? No, ma'am, this, that, and the third. And I'm talking to there's a black nurse there, a black lady, because everybody else is Caucasian there. And there's one black lady. And I'm like, hey, I'm a nurse. I just came to see if everybody okay. She's like, oh, I'm a nurse too. I was like, okay, cool. You need any equipment? She like, oh, no, I don't need equipment. I said, just let me know. If you need some equipment, I got you. She like, yeah, everything is good. She conscious, this, that, and the third. I was like, all right. I gave you a report. You handle it. I was just like, yo, I'm out of here. So as I'm walking away, her husband, his eyes is like he got the squirrel eyes on. And I literally just looked at him. I'm like, sir, you okay? He's like, well, that's my wife. That's my wife. I said, I know. I said, were you in the car? And he's like, no. I was like, because you look like you're very, shocked. And I want you to know that this is sad to say, it is pretty normal, when it comes to car accidents. But I just want you to know that no, thank you, sir. I appreciate you. Thank you. Um, I said, I just want you to know she probably have a bulging disc or something. Nothing major. She's moving her arms, her legs. I said a CT, CT, X-ray. You're going to do her some justice. You're going to do some PT with her. You're going to be good. And he was like, thank you. Thank you. I was like, God is good. He sent you two angels, huh? And me. Gotta go. So I just left because I still got this indifferent thing. I'm like, God is like forcing me to even be in nursing. I fought it. I come from a family of nurses on my grandmother's side. I fought it. I went to cosmetology school. I said, I ain't gonna be no nurse. I want to do everything I wanted to do until one day God opened my eyes and I went into nursing, and it's just been like butter. Like just it's so natural to me. But then I'm at war with what I love because it's so bad. Like y'all think it's a joke, it's not. Like some of the shit that they put out there and they be telling you that the nurses say and do and how the nurses do the TikToks and they be acting all they really act fucked up. They really like that. They crack jokes, but they really fucked up like that. It's hard for me. So that was a story of y'all kind of understanding my struggle with nursing, but the intuition thing. Because I pray so hard. I pray so hard. And it's not like I'm a nun. No, I just have a relationship in my head with God. I be like, sometimes I'll just pop lock. Like, God, you see that? Pop, pop. And I'm like, yo, God, if he watching me, yo, I keep him entertained because I'm going to have some fun with the relationship I have with God because that's the only person I could be wholehearted with. Like, just be me. Feel like it's not being judged. Everybody else, your mama, the people around you, they judge you somehow. I really do think that relationship with the Most High is the most important. I think me establishing that relationship is really getting me over this hump. You know what I'm saying? Where I'm redefining myself again. You know what I'm saying? Like motherhood, I had to get out of being, you know, being the hood princess. You know, dealing with drug dealers and shit like that. When I motherhood hit it, I was like, hell to the no, no, to the no, no, no. So that's why y'all get the best of both worlds because I have been exposed. I have been, you know, part of that to a certain extent, and it was always a righteous me that was like, shit, I'm a hot, fuck it, gotta go, hot, gotta go. That's why my tolerance it's always been like that. If I see something that's gonna be detrimental to my life and the path, especially dealing with mankind, I walk away because people could change your whole path. But I really want you guys to, or I don't want, but I would hope I could portray to you guys by what I talk to you about and show you that God is real. This ain't no religious nothing. Yo, without him, I would have been nothing. Would have been nothing. Not a joke. I'm literally in Georgia by myself for mad years. Mad years. No family out there. Just left abandoned again. And he made so much stuff happen through prayer. Like I used to like, God, just give me an answer, something gonna happen. That's all I used to do. And then all of a sudden I'll go look, it'd be like, go on nanny.com. I'd be like, no, okay, I don't want no killer. And I go on nanny.com and I have found 2 college students that helped me for the first 2 years I was in Georgia, pick up my kids. That I was working so much trying to get myself on my feet that they would take them out places like sometimes like take them to Halloween stuff and things like that. It was, and I'm sitting here now because I think this is the closing to that chapter, especially me coming back to Jersey, and now me having to kind of step up more, forced to step up more and deal with my family who's so fucking crazy and toxic, but you can't just throw them in the garbage. I'm forced to step up more because my uncle passed away, and I told y'all about it. So the role he was playing, many can't do that, but me, because they not where they. I'm not my family good, but I'm more further than even my other uncles. You see what I'm saying? And that's just because I just been a renegade. I always wanted to learn. I never wanted to just stay comfortable. You know, I always pushed it to the limit. So now I'm the person that has to come in and help more. And I think me doing that, coming out here, is really like death. And when I say death to die, it's not bad. Because when Jesus Christ died, he rose to be a spiritual warrior. Look, they had to come out like, look, I told you God like me. I be pop locking. I get happy. Like, Jesus, they like, yo, she on them. So I get excited. I don't know why. Just make me feel good. Because I think I know so much about what I have learned about Jesus. He dope. Like, he ain't the Jesus that the regular people talk about. He dope. Like, he don't play no games. He kick ass, too. He shut evil down. And that's how I always been. So, still trying to figure out where we going with this page. I appreciate everybody from Dalton. I appreciate everything that I have been through. I appreciate Jedediah, the situation afterwards. Even, you know, him going down there in the beginning, me getting excited, making videos, getting back into it, because I have fell back making videos. Because it was like, yo, the algorithm is not pushing. This shit is ridiculous. I'm just going to stay on Rumble. And then when that happened, I was like, okay, it's picking up. So, I was grateful, definitely grateful. And that's why I really had mad love for him too. And I still do, because there's a covering over him. It's covering over that man. I know when people blessed. I know when people blessed, but that don't mean that everybody's right. Like, I know I'm blessed, but that don't mean that I'm fucking right. The only thing that was with me is that when I feel like something's wrong, and that's not nothing to him, that's just me other versus a whole lot of other people, I judge myself. So like when y'all kept saying, "Oh, you can't say specific," I really try to fix it. I really like it's cool. I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna be good. Like I take that in consideration, but if my tongue is heavy as stuff, I gotta take a speech class like Tiffany need to, so I can say that word. Listen, if I gotta do that, y'all gonna hear me say that word right one day. I don't care. I don't mind fixing myself. See, I think that's the difference between myself and a lot of people. That when I make mistakes, I would admit to it and then try to fix it. Um, Once I see someone doing that, I give people more the benefit of the doubt because I know that's repentance. You see what I'm saying? It's just not a lot of people out there. They just shoot you a lot of game, like they changed and shit, and they didn't. Like my mom, she weird. She weird. My mother weird. I just have to tell y'all, she's so weird. She's talking to my nephew, and that's another thing I got. Y'all talk about my bro. She got my brother's son. So she was talking to my nephew like, why every time I ask you to do something, you complain like it's the end of the world, da 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 da. And I'm saying to myself, damn, that's you. He's a reflection of you. And that shows that you are who you be around, even when you don't notice it. And then the person will hate you for being like them. That's what I was looking at. I was like, is this bro doing this? I just had to shut the hell up. Because anytime I say something, this is my house. I'm like, I know it's your house, but you're wrong, girl. You're wrong. I said, let me just listen to her. Talk to him, being a mirror of her. You okay? You all right? You got your shoes. Okay. Oh, shit. I got his shoes. Look at the man. I'm about to help him with his shoes. This don't make no damn sense. Hold on. You want me to help you put your shoes on? Huh? You good? Okay, look like your feet is swollen. Okay, be careful. All right, I'm gonna have to watch him from the side. Hey, got his slippers off. Look like he about to fall. See the nursing at me. I can't even help it. The last time I went live, I did this. Somebody, I was like, "You okay?" It's fucking ridiculous. I hate being like that though. It's annoying. Because I just feel like I always got to help somebody. It's annoying. I keep looking at him, making sure he don't fall. And that guy don't even want the help. And that's what I'm telling you, y'all. Don't be like me. Be Captain Save a Hoe. And the hoe don't want to be saved. I know it's a few of us out here that feel like we out here on a mission and we got to do God's work. And that is to help, to people grow, to honor them, let them, just be good. I'm looking at them. But everybody don't want that. And that's what I had to learn. Sometimes you just got to shut the fuck up and let them fall. And when they fall, I'm going to look and say, do you want me to help you pick you up? So that's part of my transition. I'm out here for a while. Did anybody tell me? Tell me what they like? Any type of topics that y'all into other than Dalton? I mean, I know some of you are into politics now because of Dalton. But what things are y'all into? Because I'm into the deep stuff. If y'all don't leave a comment tonight, I'm going to pick out at least 5 things out my email, out my archives that I've been holding on to go over tonight on my first episode of Things That Make You Go, I'm an 80s baby. Things that make you go, yeah, yeah, I walk with that in my head. I was like, what should I talk about? It's like things that make you go, So we're going to do that tonight. And if you have any topic suggestions, just let me know. I thank y'all for letting me go off on my rant. Thank you for being here with Grace Levi. Every time y'all watch these lives, y'all get to know me. I'm home. I'm in Coney Island. I was born in Brooklyn, so I said, let me come out here. And they had the Labor Day parade. That Labor Day prayer, I used to go there when I was younger. I stopped when I was 18 because they were just so wild. Somebody done got shot out there the other day. I said, look at that. Can't even live life right. But I know it was really nice. Hopefully, I could take y'all to a Juve or something like that in the near future next year. And while I'm living my life, they're gonna be like, yo, Grace changed. Y'all gonna see it changing me because I can't just be a mother anymore. They don't need me that much. They don't. They doing good. Like my son and my daughter. I mean, I'm on her ass, but she an honor student. She got on Dean's List first semester. That's why she talked the shit. Talk about, I party hard, I work hard. No, you ain't gonna party hard over the fuck here. We Hebrew women. Stop it. I gotta let her grow through this. So anyway, I love you guys. If y'all want to talk about parenting, y'all want to talk about homeschool, y'all want to talk about politics, y'all want to talk about science. I'm also going to be doing a live, I think next week. God be the glory, before I get up out of here and go to Haiti. I ain't going to tell y'all when I'm going because I don't want them witches praying for me and shit. I already got to go fight them demons out there knocking on my grandma's door and ting, ting. So I don't need none of these bitches up here talking about prayfully sweet Grace Levi not to come back, not to come back. So I'm just playing. What I was about to say? What I was about to say? Yeah, spiritual. We could talk about spiritual warfare. There's a lot of stuff that I know. We could talk about vibrations. I know about that. I used to study the cosmos back in the day. There's so much I was dib and dab into, like even with religions. When I was in high school, I learned about a lot of religions, and that's what got me this far. Because I never subscribed, but I did go to a Baptist church because I loved the pastor because he was real, ex-crackhead. If you couldn't tell, well, he was amazing. I mean, he gave that work just like Pastor Darby does. I like people who are raw. And I think that's the only people that are going to be able to deal with me. I'm sorry to the people who are uncomfortable with me because I'm not politically correct. I really can't say sorry because what I'm going to say is going to probably be your loss. Because someone who's not always politically correct, I'm going to be able to look at things different and explore it differently. I'm not going to be in a box. So if you want to be in a box, you're definitely not going to be comfortable with me. If you think that people have to say things a certain way or pronunciate it a certain way, you're not going to be comfortable with me. Look, I travel so much. Look at the people around me. Like, how the hell I'm going to control what people say and how they say it? Look at it. Puerto Rican, white, Spanish, Ecuadorian, black. We all here. That's why I don't understand how you doing, man. I don't understand how people could try to control people's narrative and gaslight them. Oh, you talk like this, you like this, and no, you really can't, or you're gonna be stuck in your damn box. That's why I travel. That's why I can meet a lot of different nations and resonate with them as long as they real, as long as they ain't scary. You know what I'm saying? I don't need no halfway crooks. We gotta fight this to the end. You can't have those people on two sides. You can't be on two sides. That's one thing. You can't be on good and evil, and that's my thing. Because at the end, you know who win, and you better be on the winning side. Shit, it's the narrow road. It's not fun. It's not easy, but I do think that we're going to come out so victorious. We're going to have so many blessings. It's just going to be so amazing because all of this stuff around us is going to be destroyed. And when I say that, I'm not saying that the world going to come to an end on our time, but when you get a different mind frame and you know what you know and you have that connection with God, the whole world could be falling apart around you. And it don't bother me. Certain things that bother other people as far as things that's going on around in the earth, in the world, it don't bother me. What bothers me is how people treat each other and how people treat me. And that's what I got to get over. Expecting people to treat me the way I treat them. You see what I'm saying? But that's mankind. That's humanity. They fickle. It's like summertime out here. Listen, I haven't sat like this in a long time, y'all. I'm always doing something. I should be at the house getting prepared for our live tonight. And I got a 2-hour drive. I said, whatever. Let me get my ass out of here. I love you guys. I'm gonna give y'all one more look at this beautiful New York. We out here in Coney Island. I haven't been out here since the COVID contract. And I was at the hospital right around the corner again. And I just ride past it and got traumatized. Like, oh. That shit was a shithole during COVID. It was terrible. Terrible. I'm talking about bodies. When they showed you them bodies, they were out there. These vans was out here. It wasn't no fucking joke. And the reason why they was out here, it was because it was lack of care. The nurses, they was cross-contaminating and everything. That's the reason why. I know it. And they was mad as hell at me because I was calling it out. I left 2 weeks into the contract because I couldn't see this shit. I couldn't see what was going on. I said, this shit is some bullshit. Y'all over here blaming, and we over here cross-contaminating this shit. Got a whole bunch of narcotics out. Just everybody just free balling. I'm like, yo, these narcotics out. Don't worry. And I said, yo, these motherfucking nurses about to be getting high. It was terrible. I don't know. The stuff I saw, I was like, I don't trust this. So, anyway, I'm going to finish enjoying myself. Hopefully tonight, I'm going to do both lives. If I don't do both lives, I'm definitely going to do one of them, okay? And I'll reschedule. Hopefully, I can get some more input from you guys, and y'all just don't watch me and shit. Like, y'all supposed to be family. Y'all supposed to be talking and shit, giving some advice. I shouldn't be the only one giving advice all the time. Shit. This is collective unity over here. Wake up, Levi family. I need you guys to interact. I need you guys to show who you are. Don't be afraid. You got ideas. I know I said walk on eggshells around Grace. Scared dog don't make money. In Newark, we can say what we want. You better walk. You better walk. You better stand your ground. You better not be scared. Come on. See, I'm different. Like, I'm different. I don't understand competition. In Jersey, in New York, we didn't do this shit. Like, I'm gonna be honest. Everybody had their own swag. Like, we love people to come in there looking buttered up or whatever. Like, ooh, look at them kicks off. That's how we was back in the day. Like, look at that. Oh, that's dope. And we'll get somebody a little thing like that shit hot. You put that together. But we ain't mad. We ain't ice grilling them and shit trying to be like them. That's why I don't understand this type of behavior amongst adults and the competition and stuff, because I really didn't grow up around it. If we didn't mess with you because you was a snake or whatever, that was a whole nother story, and we ain't giving you no other points. We ain't messing with you. But to just dislike somebody, it's just something about them. That shit says something about people's fucking soul. It tells you about who they are. You know what I'm saying? So look at him. He came out and shit. Like, he must have heard me say, know what I'm saying. Because he came out, snapped his fingers. Look at it. I love people. I miss being here. It's so collected. It's like eclectic. I missed it. Then the Spanish guy, Boricua, Borera. Let me stop. I'm going to give me a puppy. Let me stop. I love you guys. Let me get out of here. I'm talking shit. I'm going to get something to eat. Probably get a little drink. Living my best life. Y'all tell me what I should do. Okay? I'm going to create my bucket list. I did create it. And I want to start doing some things so I can enjoy life. Because I haven't. I just been a mother. Homeschooling. Nursing and shit. Overnight. And studying. I'm getting out. So I need y'all to help me get out. I'll even come to a state near y'all. Let me know. Let me know what about y'all town. Let me know if y'all need. I could take a contract anywhere at this point. You know what I'm saying? Because my kids is good. So I'm ready to go anywhere. Let me know. I'll come stay at y'all house too. Rent out your basement. Like, let me stay at your house. Love you. I'ma go. Talk to y'all later.